Just checking if you can see me okay. Good to go. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dylan and I run the channel Tennis with Dylan. Today is a little bit of a different video. I'm going to do a recap of my year of 2023. I'm going to let you know what I've been up to, and I'm also going to let you know a little bit about myself and where I'm looking to take my channel and everything that I'm doing going forwards in 2024. I like to make reflection videos and write down notes from the previous years in helping me to set small little goals for myself. I find that writing things down helps me to clarify things in my brain and also helps me to push forwards and stay scheduled in what I'm going to do next. Firstly, I would like to thank all my followers and everyone who tunes in to my various social media channels for the support the past year. It's been an incredible year and I'm truly grateful for all the opportunities that I've been given, and I cannot wait to share more with you guys in years to come. So firstly, I'd like to start with a little bit about getting to know who I am. My name is Dylan and I'm from London, England. I'm an absolute tennis super fan and tennis coach and content creator. I've been creating content consistently for many years since 2016, but most of my growth, I would say, in social media has come from around the time of COVID, where I decided on the 24th of March 2020 to post one video every single day online, sharing my tips and tricks that I've learned over my many years of coaching and playing with many other people around the world, and hoping I can give people better insight into what it's like being a tennis player or tennis coach and everything involved too. I have my little list here with me, so I'm going to go through some of the things and talking through some of the jobs, events and people that I've met through my year. And I'm going to try to make it quite fast as there's quite a few things, so I hope you guys can enjoy the video. At the start of the year, I had the opportunity to work with Castore, which in the UK is a very big UK clothing brand. So I got to do a big campaign, which was also scheduled and shown all around England. I got to see my pictures up at the place I work at currently right now, which is David Lloyd's, and the club where I'm filming at right now as well. So that was quite a cool opportunity to showcase at the beginning of the year, and something that I do outside, which is the sports modeling. Is quite cool for the people that I meet and the networks and bring from my sports modeling agency Forte. So thank you for that, Forte. I then went to the UK Pro League and got to film some of the up and coming top players, such as George Lofhagen, who won the event, and which was an incredible opportunity to see him up close and playing, and for sure he has the potential to do great things in tennis, and I hope to catch him more next year as well and follow his progress. The UK Pro League is an amazing event that helps to showcase the UK talent, started in COVID times, and it gets more people playing, especially helping them with the transition from taking them up into that pro level, because they're able to get more financial gain through the use of the UK Pro League as well to help back them. Later in the year, I also went to Cape Town with Adidas. I did a cycling job and tennis job, which the pictures were out in Cape Town as well. That was an amazing opportunity and something that was quite a big staple in my modeling career. I was shooting with Dyson, which I did many years back, and the pictures actually got released this year, so it was quite cool to see them. Unfortunately, the pictures are only in China on their online page, but I was pretty astonished to actually see the pictures going live. It's the first time Dyson's ever released headphones, so I thought that was quite a cool opportunity. I did also go to Sports Direct, and they did have some pictures of me in the store, which is quite funny to see your face in person. So that was a nice little change to see. And it's quite cool seeing the work that you produce and the background work to what you're doing with the sports modeling, to actually then see it in person as well. One of my favorite sports modeling jobs that has come into fruition was with On Running. And for the very first time, I was on the storefront window of On, very close to Oxford Circus, which was quite a cool thing to see. And I'll put that up as well so you can see that here. And that was quite a special moment, especially in my sports modeling journey, I would call it. It was quite a fun thing to see in person as well. Around the time of the French Open, I had a chance to go with Head to an event where there was about 17 of these tennis professionals at the event. So we got to listen to a little bit about what they were feeling like before the French Open, also got to meet and greet them as well. And it was overall a very cool, fun event. getting to get to know the players as well as Head in itself. So amazing things from Head, and hopefully plenty more of those types of events to come. I felt like it gathered more people together collectively, and it was probably the biggest amount of pros, or the most amount of pros I've ever seen in like a room together. That was pretty special. Also around Paris time, I went to the ASICS house, and that was quite a cool opportunity to see some of the pros getting gifted their clothes and shoes and attire for the French Open season. So I got to see some of the fellow friendly faces from ASICS, and also got to look around the ASICS house in Paris. I had an incredible opportunity around Wimbledon to go to the ASICS house in collaboration with Sports Direct, where we got to try the Novak breakfast and what Novak would get up to in a day, such as doing yoga and various things. And funnily enough, Novak actually came along, where we got to listen to him giving a little speech about his mindset and how it's so important in the game of tennis. And we also got a chance to interview a few of the pros. I got to interview Belinda Bencic and Thomas Johansson to ask them a little bit about their tennis and also their journey. And I thought that this was a very cool, special moment. So thank you to ASICS for the opportunity. Something that I have not done before is going to a gifting suite as like an ambassador for a brand. And Mofi reached out, thank you to Ashley for getting me in contact, in going to the IMG gifting suite, where we got to meet a lot of the top pros and actually gift them various products. At the event, we got to meet a lot of the pro tennis players and actually interact with them, having various conversations about their time here at Wimbledon. Feeling very grateful for working with some cool brands such as Dunlop, doing a photo shoot for them, which will be released pretty much right now, as well as Mizuno released later, so I can't show anything yet. Working with these amazing brands is something that I've always been dreaming of, something that I've always wanted to work towards. I think it's very cool to be working alongside the brands that you've seen from a young age. I hope to continue working and building stronger partnerships with the various brands. And finally, at the very end of this year, I had the chance to be invited by Tecnofiber to Valencia, Spain, for the opportunity to see some of the best under 15-year-olds with Tecnofiber across the world. And it was amazing to see the level that they were performing at, also getting the chance to spend time with Pablo Andujar, who was the coach for the week, and Kenneth Carson, who was the coach of Holger Rune since the age of 9 years old, taking him all the way into the top 100. And I found that the insightfulness and the openness that they were bringing was amazing, like how genuine they were as people. I'll be releasing these videos in weeks to come, so stay tuned for that as well. Finally, a very fun electric event, which is the UTS, and this was an absolute blast. After touching down from Valencia, I went straight home, changed, and went to the UTS event, which was at the XL Centre in London, where I got to see some of the best tennis players in the world competing in a completely new tournament. I've posted that video, so if you want to check that out, it's on my page. It's under the UTS experience. It's been an absolute incredible year, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support and everyone who's been involved in helping me on my journey. If you have any ideas about where you'd like to see my channel go and what direction, or if you have any comments that videos you'd like to see. Some of my goals for 2024 is I want to level up my coaching experience. I want to network and meet different coaches from around the world and go to various academies and to meet other individuals, so I can learn and develop more as a coach, and also share some more amazing content along the way too. I look to connect with players from the lower level all the way up to the professional level. I think this will give everyone a better insight into what it's like playing tennis and the benefits that people can gain from the sport and how much of a great sport it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap video, and I can't wait for 2024. I'm already super excited. Take care guys, and I hope to see you in future videos to come.